Hi, it's Toronto's real estate team at RE/MAX, and here is our November 2016 Toronto Real Estate Market Report. The November sales numbers blew out all previous stats for the month by a large factor. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. Let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what's happened. Sales were up dramatically for November compared to last year, with 8,547 houses and condominiums changing hands in all the districts. Sales are actually up 30% above the last 5-year monthly average. Condo, townhouse, and high-rise suites took a 35% share of the market, with 3,010 units being sold. This percentage of the overall market is a bit above average for November. The November average sale price for all GTA homes came in at a record-breaking $776,684, a significant 22.7% higher than last year. Interestingly, sales and competition for condo suites has now brought the high-rise market into high demand. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how smooth or outrageous the market has been. We had a 45% decline in inventory for the month of November compared to historical numbers, and lower by 36% from last year at this time. The sales to listings, or percent chance of selling ratio, is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market, below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In November, that ratio finished at 98.9% compared to 55% last year. We're still in extreme seller market territory, and there's nothing really to change that going forward. The days on market average for Toronto homes was just 17. So let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 Treb district, the average sale price for November was $494,665. That average moved up 8.1% from the same time last year. With 467 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up 41% compared to 2015. There were 496 active listings on the market in November, 56% fewer than last year. The ratio of sales to listings was 94.2%, which puts CO1 into extreme seller's market territory. The average days on market came in at 20, 2 days faster than last month. Now, east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 Treb district, the average sale price for November was just over $483,000. That number was up 9.7% compared to 2015. And with 161 condo sales in the month, the numbers were up 9% from last year. There were 174 active listings on the market in November, down 46% from 2015. The ratio of sales to listings was 92.5% for the month. That number puts CO8 solidly into very hot seller market territory. The average days on market came in at 19, 1 day faster than last month. Here's a summary of the significant real estate milestones from November. We saw the highest ever number of overall sales for the month of November, and the highest ever November ratio of sales to listings for the market overall and for the downtown condo market. Also, active listings were down to their lowest ever for the month of November. There were the most condo sales ever for the month of November, and a 22.7% average sale price increase from 1 year ago. There was a huge $144,000 increase in the November average sale price compared to 2015. And November's average price was the highest of any month so far this year. Normally, the spring market creates the highest average price. Compared to November 2012, just 4 years ago, the average price is up 60%. We're heading for another record year of sales in the range of 114,000 versus 101,212 in 2015. This month we're looking at the graphic for Toronto MLS sales and average sale price by home type. Most significant is the 32.3% increase in the average sale price of a Toronto detached home over the last 12 months. Detached houses in the 905 went up by 25.5%. Prices for Toronto condo suites across the entire city rose by 13.5% and by 18.9% in the 905. You can also see that condo apartment sales are up almost 28% from a year ago. We're predicting that sales numbers and prices for larger 1+den and 2-bedroom suites will be up big time next year as people realize that they might need to plan for a longer stay in the condo lifestyle before moving, if they ever do, to a house with a backyard. So what's a terrific way to make your first baby step into Toronto's real estate market and find out where those more affordable choices are? The best first step is to go on a market experience tour of condo or house neighborhoods with one of our team members. Leave your checkbook at home. What a tour is not intended to do is show you homes with the intention that you'd immediately buy one. What it is intended to do is give you an opportunity to get a clearer idea of what's available on the market in your favorite parts of the city and in your price range, without worrying about being pressured into having to make an immediate buying decision. Once you've had your tour, we want you to go back home and think about what you saw. You'll then be better able to set up a good home buying plan and make smart, educated decisions about where and when you want to be in your new home. You can sign up for your condo tour at marketexperiencetour.com and a tour of houses at dailytorontohometours.com. Check back here in early January for our December and year-end 2016 Toronto Real Estate Market Report.